Hey fellow Voidwearers, it's Angry Turtle coming back with yet another video. But first, I have two new patrons that I want to warmly welcome. It's Self and Foxy Sneak. Welcome guys to the Turtles army on the Patreon. And now today's video is kind of continuation to super powerful magic weapons, but this time we are considering what works on Scorchbeast Queen, and only Scorchbeast Queen is taken into the consideration. Before I will start with anything else, I want to clarify a little bit, because my latest thumbnail caused a little bit of confusion. When you look on those prefixes and major legendary effects, I changed a little bit the screen now, you can see it. Put or on the middle because you only need one. I said it in the video, but I think a lot of people miss that fact. You only need one. It can be both, but you only need one to trigger this effect. And if you have prefix, you do not need to go for those major. And if you have one of those majors, you do not need to go for the prefix. That, let's say some examples. You can go for Bloodied with VATS hit chance. If you have 200 fire rate, you are good, it will work. And now, what else you should know about Scorchbeast Queen? Last time I said that explosive effect basically double up your fire rate, what allows Ghost Minigun to actually achieve this effect, even though its fire rate is just above 100, what's normally too low. But as we saw in my latest video, Scorchbeast Queen is totally immune on explosive effect, and she's not taking any damage from this explosive effect. Therefore, the magic effect is not triggered because only the base fire rate matters. And because of that, I have different weapons that we'll be testing here. And I know those works. But I want to tell something first before we launch a nuke, because it's important. A lot of those broken weapons is already in common use because Junkies is very popular. And if someone has a heavy gunner that is Junkies, you can be almost 100% certain that in this person's arsenal is at least one magic weapon. If he knows that or not, he most likely have at least one. And if you are worried that this information will help griefers, they know about it for a long time. And there is not too many griefers in Fallout 76. I think the effect will be opposite. Now, as everyone will know how this works, they will put it into the good use. And if possible, I know that people playing Fallout 76 are good and they like to share. Now, some tips. How rewards from Scorchbeast Queen work, because we have a lot of new players and I want to tell about it just 1 or 2 minutes. Basically, everyone needs to do around 1000 damage to get a reward from Scorchbeast Queen. What means that players that have like unfinished builds or are underleveled at the moment can struggle to get this loot when someone with really powerful build or powerful weapon will show up. And it's not only broken weapons. If there will be like an arm build, fully spec, like something what Ty showed in his video about an arm build. He has a very good unarmed build and he was showcasing it. Probably know the YouTuber Tyre. And such an arm build can basically put Scorchbeast Queen down in like several hits. What means she will die almost instantly. Now, how you can get loot? Basically, if you will team up with other people, then if you are together on a team, no matter who will do damage, you will get your loot. If anyone from your team will do damage to Scorchbeast Queen, 1k damage, you will get loot, and you are covered this way. Now a quick look on the build we'll be using. It's my heavy gunner build. I already showed it, but someone asked me in the last video what kind of build I'm using. That's a quick look on pair cards, and if you want more details, it's my heavy gunner bloodied build that is already on my channel, then you can check out how it works. And the weapons that are Queen killers that we'll be using today. It's Instigating Faster Fire Rate Gatling Laser, Fire Rate 227. Check marks the rule, Fire Rate over 200. Junkies Light Machine Gun with Faster Fire Rate, Reduced Weight. Fire Rate 205, check marked. Vampires Minigun with less VAS action points cost and bashing damage. Bashing damage is on the list, fire rate 209, check mark. It's accelerated barrel, not primed to achieve higher fire rate. And nuke is incoming. I know about those weapons for quite a while. I wasn't using them too much. I did one similar video like those about magic weapons in the past. I wasn't using them. I was just crippling Scorchbeast's Queen and I was killing her with my trusted 50 cal. Crippling was still the case back then, but now, as Scorchbeast's Queen seems to be broken, you cannot cripple her, you cannot control her behavior, but anyway, then I think it's much more fair to use the weapons that she cannot control. It's a fair game now. And nuke is down. The first weapon we'll be using will be Gatling laser. And I'm going into the nuke zone. Hopefully this will help her get on the ground much more often. We'll see into that. Just want to bring her attention. I'm here, waiting for you, Scorchbeast's Queen. Don't know which spot you like the most, let me know. Is it near of the forest area? We are shooting something in there. What's there? You like to stay next to the fissure? Just let me know, because I need you on the ground to test it. Oh, another Scorchbeast merging. This one will be evaporated instantly. Don't want too much distraction. Oh, that's a normal Scorchbeast. Evaporated. And Scorchbeast's Queen seems not very interested in what's going on in here. Can we have some attention, please? Don't know, we'll see if you can get any attention from Scorchbeast's Queen. Where is she? Oh, she's landing. Okay, let's see how this gun will be doing. Laser. I think it's doing quite okay. The laser, I think, is the weakest from the pack of the guns we have in here. But yeah, she landed and damage numbers are like 8, and I think I'm doing very well. Let's see how the Junkies light machine gun will be doing. Yeah, it's shredding her. And she's regenerating now. I'm under fire. Let's clear those guys before I will take too much damage. This minigun guys actually can do a lot. And poison guys the same. And this minigun is a vampire, that's why I'm regenerating so much health when I'm shooting. Crazy fire rate and vampire's legendary effect. That's something you will like. And especially with the magic bashing damage. Okay, I think that Scorchbeast's Queen is interested a little bit too much in what's going on with those robots. I will need to go with some intervention. There is a Scorch army fighting Gatsy's army. Then we kill both armies. That's the way to do it. Kill everyone. And hope on Scorchbeast's Queen to get down on the ground. And someone said if I will not shoot her, she will land faster. I'm not sure about that. If I do not shoot her at all, she seems to be bored and go away. Oh, now she's on the ground, but chasing something else. I don't know what. Okay, let's see what this minigun can do. And as you can see, the minigun, that's vampires and doing like 13 damage, just ate half of her health bar. And that wasn't a full mag, it was like 100 bullets. Half of the health bar. Oh no, poison. Oh, maybe that's good. She will refresh health now, and we'll be able to test the guns one more time. That in this case can be actually beneficial. Oh no, she didn't refresh it. Oh, then maybe it's better when I'm close. That guy killed me. That's a poisonous Myluk. I should probably keep shooting Scorchbeast's Queen and then I will survive. Okay, let's see if I have any ammo for Junkies light machine gun. And if I can test it one more time with aiming now. Yes, you can see the Junkies light machine gun is a beast. She's barely alive now. I don't have enough ammo for this one. Should I go back to Gatling laser or minigun? Yeah, I'm asking myself, by the way. I know you cannot answer. It's not a live stream. Let's go to laser. Let's see how the laser will be doing. See, if I stop firing too early, I'm not doing any damage, because this effect kick in after like 10 rounds or something. It's not instant. First bullet or so does not carry any effect. Need to keep... Oh, where is the Scorchbeast Queen? You see? Don't fire her when she's flying and she's ignoring you fighting something else. Hey, Scorchbeast Queen. And if she will be busy for too long, she will regenerate health. That's the problem if you are solo. There is like a bunch of people, I guess, that maybe not shooting at her can help, but if you don't have any staggering perks, then it shouldn't make any difference. Like, I do not use one-gun army, as it's basically pointless now, as you cannot cripple Scorchbeast Queen by any means. Then using one-gun army is really like a waste. Bunch of sentry bots around, and she's now flying over there. Hey, Scorchbeast Queen, can we talk? I mean, my Gatling laser have something to say, I think. Come on. Oh, okay, she's on the ground. Let's see this Gatling laser again. Side shooting, it's decent. Let's try if we can relocate and get her head a little bit. Oh, fusion core out. She's almost dead. As you can see, it's doing surprisingly well. Oh, by the way, I have 0 addictions. That's just a magic power of those weapons. Let me move to your face. I want to shoot your face a little bit at the end. Come on, look at me. Show me this ugly face. Yes, she's dead. And in first person, you are getting stagger much less often. That's why you should be playing mostly in first person versus Scorchbeast Queen with spin-up weapons. Let's see what she drops. Troubleshooter board and some plans like Rusty Knuckles and Torso. That's just total rubbish. You have those plans for free, you do not need to drop them, Scorchbeast Queen. Everyone have those plans for free from the main quest. Oh, that's a late Yagway. The party is over, Yagway. As you were able to see, those weapons can annihilate Scorchbeast Queen. Very important, without the explosive effect. Some weapons like Junkies explosive with over 200 fire rate will still trigger this effect, but the explosive portion absolutely does nothing. Like, if you are fighting Scorchbeast Queen, the explosive effect on the weapon, you can just cross it. It does not exist for Scorchbeast Queen. She doesn't care. And now I'm talking to everyone. If you have super powerful build, it's great, but use it to help others. Like, let Scorchbeast Queen live for a couple minutes and then kill her. Like, wait 5 minutes for everyone to get their hits in and guarantee that they will get a loot. Everyone will be grateful for that. I hope I answered all the questions you could have about the magic weapons. My favorite magic weapon? It's a classic minigun. I will be honest about that. This vampires bashing damage classic minigun? Like, that's an insane weapon. And now, like always, thank you a lot for watching, and see you guys in the next one.